Hello, Leos. What is going on? Welcome to another love and romance reading for April 2023. I hope that you are all doing well. So this reading may resonate if you have a Leo sun, moon, rising, Venus. Oh my gosh, it is loud out there. Or any other major Leo placements. Please remember that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And also, Leos, feel free to swap the roles if it makes sense. I could be talking about you or your person because I am simply reading energies. And lastly, if I genuinely feel that it will be insightful to do an extended reading based on what we see here, you'll be able to find the link for that in the description box below. But enough of me talking, let's dive into this, see what is really going on. So we're going to be starting out with some oracle cards, and then we'll be diving deep with tarot. I do apologize about that noise outside. It was very, very quiet. This may be a bit of a loud reading, not with the outside noise, but the energies. It is a full moon eclipse. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn, and see, everything's quieting down now. There are two here. Oh my gosh, Leo. I didn't even realize this. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. So maybe some of you have Aquarius in your chart. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, but again, this is not necessary. Emotions are running high, super moon. Things are ramping up here. Things may be feeling as though, emotions are running high. With the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Again, you may have Capricorn in your chart, maybe your person does, but something is ramping up here. Something is ramping up, and I feel that a tough cycle is coming to a close. I feel as though there may be something that is confronted here. I feel this energy of like a balloon deflating. I feel like there is this ability to exhale. I feel like there may be some authentic expression here, Leo, and this may be between you and your person, the person that you're connecting with. I feel like there may be some sort of expression of emotion. Okay, something may be confronted here. I feel like it's necessary. I feel like there's a lot on someone's chest, on someone's mind, on someone's heart that needs to be expressed. And Leo, you feel it bubbling here. Let's see what else comes up for the Leo collective. New beginnings. I love it. I love it. Just like I said, I feel like something is finally going to be dealt with here, and I feel like it's much needed. Accelerated motion, and it's going to happen quickly, like the snap of your fingers. Or it may be, like I said, ramping up. Something's going to be dealt with here. Let's check out the overall energy of the challenge, issue, or block for the Leo collective. Pause and reflect. So there's a need to pause, reflect, and I feel like you've been doing that. There could even be a bit of a time out between you and your person, but that's not necessary. But if you are in a period of pause and reflect, ensure that you are utilizing this time in a productive way, okay? Because there's a difference between taking the time to, go within and using that period constructively versus ruminating and getting a bit caught up in your head. So make sure that if you are in this pause and reflect period, that you are using that wisely. Practice self-love at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you may be very much pouring a lot of love into yourself at this time. It may very well be needed. But something's coming to an end. And I feel as though there may be someone here who just is getting to a point where like, I'm going to confront an issue. I'm going to deal with something head on here. I'm going to speak up. Or this could be a response, but whatever this is, emotions are running high and there's some sort of new beginning and an end of a tough cycle. Something is getting taken care of here, Leo. Let's draw 3 more cards from the Romance Angel Oracle, and then we'll dive deep with tarot. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Codependency. Deception at the bottom, or flew out, sorry, deception flew out here. At the bottom of the deck, we do have romantic feelings. So there's definitely a connection here where you have romantic feelings for someone and vice versa. There may be a push-pull dynamic here between you and your person, or there may be some sort of expectation. What I'm really getting here, Leo, is that, you know, and there could be addictions here, but there's some sort of extreme, okay? But I do feel like there are some sort of expectations, and possibly expectations not being met. I feel as though there was someone here who may have been afraid to fully reveal themselves. We have someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So someone could have been afraid to show who they truly are, or there may be an opportunity here to see someone who they really are, what is at the depths of their heart, okay? Because remember, show the world the real you. And I feel as though, Leo, if you are dealing with anyone at this time where, you know, they've been hiding something, I feel like this is going to be exposed. I feel like there's going to be an exposure of someone's true colors. I feel like there's an opportunity for forgiving and learning and working through something, okay? I do feel like someone was let down, but there are strong feelings, and there is this ability for a brand new, beautiful beginning. And again, when I was going over this pause and reflect, this could be about what needs to occur, you know, to take the time to pause and reflect on a situation. So make sure that you are doing that. Make sure that your person has the time to do that as well. But I feel like there's something heated that's going to happen here, and there's going to be a bit of a pop. I don't feel like it's anything to be concerned about, though. Or like worried. What you do need to remind yourself, Leo, is whatever this is, it's for the better, because there's a new beautiful beginning headed your way. Okay. And I'm loving this. And the thing is, it's like, I don't necessarily feel like this is a breakup. Maybe for some of you it is, but whatever it is, I feel like you are going to be the one initiating it if it is, and it's just like you're sure about that, you're ready to move on, right? But more so, I feel like for the majority of you, things may kind of feel like they're falling apart so that they can be rebuilt, and rebuilt in the right way with a true foundation and structure, because we do have the forgiving and learning card. So that is what I'm seeing here. So what I want to do is get the tarot out and see what is going on here for the Leo collective. Spirit, please tell us more about emotions are running high. The end of a tough cycle approaches, new beginnings, pause and reflect, forgiving and learning, codependency, and deception. What is this all about? We're going to be taking a look at the current situation, you, your person. We're going to take a look a bit deeper into the challenge, issue, or block. We're going to take a look at the past a little bit and what caused the current situation to occur, you know, what led to the next thing, and then the overall outcome. And we'll dive deep into you and your person as well. So Spirit, please bring in some insight, guidance, and advice for the Leo collective. Please reveal everything that they need to know about this situation, the most important elements that will help guide Leo through whatever this is for those who are resonating with this message. 7 of Cups in the reverse. So The veil is falling off, okay? There's an ability to see through confusion, any sort of veil. It's like the curtains are dropping, confusion is clearing. The world. So, there may have been an ending here in some way, shape, or form. This is the fixed signs of Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. But there may have been some sort of closing to a chapter in some way, shape, or form. 9 of Cups in the reverse in the past. So there may have been a sense of unfulfillment, unhappiness. Someone's emotional needs may not have been met. There also may have been a sense, just for some of you, of overindulgence on someone's end. We have the 8 of Swords representing your person, so someone is very much in their head related to something. There's someone here who is ruminating. Okay, there's some negative self-talk. And this may be something cyclical. Because look, she can't see anything. She's blindfolded. Her hands are tied up here. But she's in the mirror. And in this card, she doesn't have the blindfold on. But it's what she is seeing. This is a reflection. The reflection of her inner world. Four of Swords in the reverse representing you. So there may have been a period of a time out, a retreat. And I am sensing, Leo, that you are ready to get out of this. If that's the case, there could be some surrounding restless energy at this time. And we have the 10 of Wands showing up here. So it's this energy of like chugging along, but there's still something here that feels a bit heavy that needs to be dealt with. Okay. But something, I do feel like there's going to be a major epiphany or clearing. Okay. The 7 of Cups in the reverse is very much speaking to me. And I just want to put it out there that I do prefer to see the 4 of Swords in the reverse and the 7 of Cups in the reverse. I know a lot of people are not a fan of reversals, but honestly, for me as a reader, there are many cards that I would rather see in the reverse. So I just wanted to put that out there. So this is what I'm seeing so far, Leo. As a reader, it is easier for me to draw all of the cards at once when I clarify. So we're going to do that. For that transparency, I will be drawing all of the cards on camera. So we'll do that and then we'll dive deep. All right, Leos, let's get into this. So, as I said, I did draw all of the cards on camera for that transparency. I did turn some of these piles upside down just so that the table does not get too overwhelming for your eyes or mine, but we are going to be going through all of these one by one and thoroughly. We're going to be starting with the cards that are revealed, and then we'll make our way to the cards that are upside down. So let's dive into this. And for some of you, this may be the more recent past. For others of you, this may be the more distant. And for others of you, you may be dealing with this energy right now. And if that's the case, then I do see this energy transitioning into the more current energies over here, which we will be diving into after this. So what I am sensing here, and there could be a water sign here, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but that's not necessary. But I do feel as though there was a situation where someone was not feeling fulfilled. And I do feel like it had a great emotional impact, okay, on someone or possibly both people. I feel like there was a situation where it was like very much stuck in the past, or someone's emotions, like it's like someone was drawing on a past experience and it was influencing their emotions and contributing to a sense of like a lack of fulfillment. It may have also, and this is just for some of you, but it may have led someone here, you or your person, to indulge in other areas of life to compensate. Okay? There may have been someone here who wasn't really able to deal well, or I guess cope well with whatever this emotional energy was. That's just for some of you. But ultimately, what I'm seeing here is a situation or person who's a bit stuck in the past, but they're not really taking any sort of action to deal with it. Okay, they're just like, it's like they're kind of letting it run rampant. There may be a situation that has needed to be addressed, but instead of just addressing it, I feel like there was someone who didn't want to, despite feeling a lot of emotional upset. There could have even been some emotional avoidance with the King of Cups in the reverse. There could have been someone here who was trying to avoid emotions. Okay? This is very much the energy of someone having an issue but not really taking steps to address it. For some of you, it could have been that it wasn't possible to address, though, because of the other person's energy and their unwillingness to address it with you. So I do want to put that out there. Okay. Let's pull some oracle cards here. Let's see. And I have been in the process of making my own oracle deck. However, the cards are still in the process of being made, so I just have this deck where I've written words on it to test it out and kind of perfect the meanings and so forth as best as I can. So I know it's not the most flattering. Whoops. Make sure these are turned properly here. I know these are not the most flattering, but they have been extremely accurate. So I want to bring them into the reading. So let's get some more information about this. I'm just going to draw 2 cards here. Please tell me more about this situation for Leo. So this could have had to do with a home and family situation. So possibly maybe you live with this person, okay? Possibly this is a domestic situation. If it's not that, then this could have to do with someone's general home and family life, or even investments and anything in the 3D. Conflict in the reverse. So this is, yeah, conflict in the reverse. This is like working through something, finding a resolution. It's like someone didn't want to address something here. And we have awaken in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So there could have been someone here where there was like unrealized potential, or, you know, the light bulb not going off. There was a lack of any sort of like epiphany moment or aha moment. It's like there could have been someone who just wasn't getting it. Okay, let's draw another oracle here. Let's bring some color into the oracles with this deck. Oh, barrier. Okay, so we have barrier. Okay, communication. I don't pull these in the reverse. Communication, barrier, third-party commitment. Now remember, a third party can be a person, place, thing, concept, idea. It doesn't need to be a person, but maybe for some of you this is. Maybe it's someone within the home or the family. But I do feel there could have been some sort of communication here, possibly a communication barrier with a third party related to some sort of commitments, or there could have been communication here, but there was ultimately like a barrier in resolving something due to a third party. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there could have been some miscommunication, misinterpretation, someone who was a bit hard-headed, stubborn, or just wasn't really getting it. There could have even been frustrations. It's like, okay, this person's not getting it. There could have been influence from a third party, though. I feel like there's some sort of external energy that may have influenced the entire situation or caused some sort of shakeup here. So what I am getting here for the current energies or the incoming energies for some of you is that there's finally the ability to see through the illusions of something. I do feel like this past situation did bring on some confusion, some question marks, because something needed to be dealt with and it wasn't. Okay, there was some sort of barrier here. And I feel like it had to do with either, like I said, a third party, some sort of external energy, or communication, or maybe both. Okay. I feel that there is some sort of major change that is coming in, some sort of major transformation. Okay. And it may have to do with one's overall security, stability, the way that one chooses to nurture, invest one's time. But there is still some unfinished business here with the Six of Swords in the reverse. So there is this energy of seeing through the illusions, possibly making some sort of decision related to transformation that is being seen clearly here. It may have to do with an earth sign, or this could be about an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but that's not necessary. This may have to do possibly with a mother, or but that's not necessary. Again, family, you know. I want to know more about this death card. Tell me more about death. This is Scorpio energy, by the way. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So there may have been a family situation, a finance situation, a business, but this is also about long-term investments, even where one places their time and energy. There was a situation that felt as though it was tumbling down. It felt very unstable. I feel like there is this ability to see through the illusions. The end of a tough cycle is approaching. I feel like there's going to be a major transformation related to this area, because now there is this ability to nurture whatever was this unfinished business. And I feel like this unfinished business is something that's related to the past. Let's see what the Queen of Pentacles is. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could have been a situation where there was a lot of uncertainty. There could have been a lack of clarity of how to address something, because pages are students. But when the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, this is someone who is kind of procrastinating, or they're unsure of what mark they're going to make. This could also be questioning like loyalty, or questioning something about a message or something that was said. I feel like if there was any sort of miscommunication or barrier in the past, this is coming in and understanding something. There's like a sense of understanding and clarity that's coming in here. So if someone was feeling as though they were not being heard previously, I feel like someone here is going to have the chance to kind of speak their truth and say what they would like to say. Cycles. This may have been cyclical. What's this cycles about? Make sure you're not stuck in something toxic. Okay, twin flame at the bottom of the deck. So maybe this is a twin flame, but what I'm really getting here is that this may have been cyclical. Okay, this is just for some of you, but someone's ego was ultimately getting in the way with dealing with the situation in a fair way. I'm almost getting that, you know, there could have been someone who was even acting a bit defensive. That's just for some of you. I feel like it's almost like this energy of like chiseling away at something, and someone is slowly waking up here. But I do feel like there was someone with one's pride and ego It's like they weren't able to wake up. There also could have been someone here who was really trying to wake someone up to something. I do feel that with spring and unawakened, there is this sense of growth. Like it's like this slow growth. Collaboration, there we go. So there is this collaborative energy, but day to day in the reverse. So there is this collaborative energy, but there could be something going on here day to day that is that was loud. There could have been something going on day to day that was imbalanced. Power in the reverse. So yeah, communication in the reverse. Someone's ego. I feel as though, yeah, it's like someone is slowly waking up to something here. They're slowly starting to see it with pride and ego. It's like there was this inability to have a breakthrough or bring something into balance, although it may have been attempted previously with this cycles card. I feel like slowly things are moving forward, but it's slow. Okay, there's slow growth here. There could be something going on with someone here day to day that's a bit of an imbalance. This could have to do with ego, which makes sense with pride and ego. So it's kind of like, are you trying to collaborate and work through something with someone who ultimately needs to deal with their ego? Because I feel like that's what the block could be. I really feel like there was a situation here that was kind of closed out. And it felt like a bit of a stalemate. Okay. And I feel as though it may have been because someone just wanted to do their own thing. They were a bit stuck in their comfort zone. There also could have been this sense that someone was afraid to face something. It's almost like someone didn't really want to be bothered with negative energy because they interpreted it as, they have the blindfold on, remember, as negative. If this is resonating, please, please, please let me know below. Bad habits. So there's some bad habits blocking this, whatever this is. Wish granted. Hidden in the reverse. Toxic in the reverse. Boundaries. So it's like there was someone here who just wanted to see what they wanted to see. I feel like the bad habit is related to some sort of pride and ego issue. Okay, it's like the bad habits, wish granted. This person wants what they want. They want to see only what it is that they want to see, related to things that are being revealed to them, even though it's like blatantly right there. And there may even be attempts to deal with whatever this is in a non-toxic way, you know, to talk through something. But someone's kind of leaning on their bad habits, and I feel like this, it's like this person's energy that is it's like this barrier. But this person is in the Eight of Swords, so I feel like a lot of this has to do with this person's state of mind. And that's not an excuse or justification, but this person with the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, it's like this person's lost, Leo. This person is being just eaten up by their own mind. The Knight of Swords in the reverse, it's this back and forth, back and forth. It's a little bit of an ADD, ADHD type energy. I'm not saying this person has any of this. I'm not diagnosing anyone, but it's that energy, okay? There could even be someone who is making like decisions out of nowhere. sharp with their tongue possibly as well. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse is telling me that this person may be going back and forth about their sense of security. I feel like there's a sense of insecurity on this person's end. And I feel like this is why I feel, Leo, I feel like something that you said here, the more and more, or whatever it is that you said to this person, it's like as time goes on, it's growing on them. The more and more that they think about it, I feel like your words are, I'm getting the word marinating, like they're marinating in your words and they're thinking about it. And I feel like they're second guessing themselves. And I feel like it's creating a sense of insecurity, because I feel like you are slowly, it's like it's stuck. Whatever this is, it kind of stuck with them. This may have had to do with a third party. This may have had to do with an event. This may have had to do with something fun, a friendship group, just socializing in general. Or this could have just been this particular situation. But I feel as though that with the Hanged Man, this is Pisces energy, and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, this is about taking a look, gaining additional perspectives about some sort of past loss or potential loss. It's almost like this person was keeping a wall up, but they've been thinking about it more and more and more, and it's making more sense to them, and it's making them go back and forth and feel like they are, like it's like this insecure energy. And I feel as though they're looking at bringing you in out of the cold, or wanting to be brought in from out of the cold, because I feel like this person maybe either starting to see your perspective here, your intentions, or something is just sticking with this person. Justice in the reverse. Soul connection. Career and money. So this may have to do with career, finances, money, but that's not necessary. I feel as though there was someone here who didn't want to take accountability for some sort of situation, or there was a situation that felt unfair. I feel as though with soul connection, you two may not have been seeing eye to eye because there were particular differences in perspectives at one point. But I feel like this person is kind of thinking, okay, well, what if Leo is right? What if Leo, has a point here? I don't necessarily think that they want to admit any divine timing. Yeah. In divine timing, yeah. I feel, yeah, it's almost like the sense like this person was acting a bit immature here, closing you out, closing a situation out, not wanting to look at anything because of their pride and ego. And now they're like, okay, well, maybe, this perspective that Leo has is worth looking at. Maybe their point of view makes sense here. It's like they realize that there's a difference in perspective, but with maturity, they're starting to kind of like question the situation and how they acted before, and how they were kind of closed off. Again, this could have to do with career, money, finances, work. It could really have to do with anything. And if not, then this could just be about the 3D, just a general unstable situation here. And it's like, I feel like this person wants to return to this and complete something, complete a cycle, and talk about something to close something out. I feel like this person either wants more information, they want to hear what you have to say. I feel like this person is second guessing their actions here and how they acted, because it's like slowly, like they're marinating in words here. Now, you're being represented by the Four of Swords in the reverse, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Wands in the reverse, and the Lovers. There could be a Gemini here, or someone who has Gemini in their chart. But I am sensing that there is a bit of a restless energy. I do feel that this person may reach out to you. Okay, however, I do feel as though there still may be some delays here with the Three of Wands in the reverse. Overall, with the Ten of Cups, there is this optimism between the two of you. I do feel like there's a sense of happiness of getting out of this retreat and this sense of getting back on track, because you're seeing that this person is more open. However, the Three of Wands in the reverse is telling me that there still may be delays with getting into like perfect alignment with whatever this situation is, because this may be a situation that isn't going to just be addressed overnight. Yeah, opportunity. So there's an opportunity. Okay. So I feel like you see a clear opportunity here to speak up possibly about something. Now with robotic, this is more of like a logical approach. There's not much emotion here. This may be about facts or informations or just clear communication, something that you just want to say and put forth, okay? So there may be an opportunity to deal with something head on. But with well-being in the reverse and sadness and grief in the reverse, it's like there's something here that's been weighing this connection down or you down, the health, the vitality. And I feel as though with sadness and grief in the reverse, it's like there's an opportunity to address something unstable here and get out of this sadness and grief. But with well-being in the reverse, you know that things are a bit rocky right now. There are some questions here. Okay. With the Scythe and Snake, this is about cutting away any sort of deception quickly. Revealing truth. This may be about working, like seeing that this person's open to something and then realizing, okay, like, let's cut away. And this could be, the snake could be a third party. The third party could be someone that has been deceptive and impacting this connection, and possibly it's this person who's seeing it, or there's something here that you feel needs to be cut away that was insincere, that was flying under the radar, that was deceptive. And we did pull this deception card, remember that, Leo. So yeah, and I do feel with individuality and passion in the reverse, this may be someone who is trying something or someone, okay? Remember, even in the beginning I said, is there something with addictions here possibly, or something that someone's kind of leaning on, whatever this bad habit is? Maybe it is that there's someone here, third party, person, place, thing, concept, idea, that has been impacting this person's autonomy or individuality, trying to influence them. But I feel as though you see a direct opportunity. There's hope here on your end. You know it's not going to be the smoothest ride, but you may be feeling like, okay, this person is actually opening their mind up. But I feel like you're trying to clear something deceptive. It could even be self-deception from this person's head. A certain perspective, a certain point of view. Because you may see something clearly with the snake and individuality, I do feel like this person could be viewing something, especially with how this person is showing up, in a way that is inaccurate, even like objectively. But passion in the reverse is telling me that this is some sort of serious matter. There's a serious tone to it. And let's see actually what other cards come out here. Release, yeah. Purge. Vibrations. Oops, healing. Yeah, I feel like you and this person may have been numbing, understanding, mirroring. It's like this person, because of their ego, they weren't willing to open up their mind. They may have been mirroring you. They may have gone cold. But I feel like this could even push this person into a dark night of the soul because they were in denial. And I feel like spirit or the universe was kind of starting to like show them that they were in denial about something here. I feel like this is about helping this person release the past, or releasing old news, or releasing something that possibly just needed to be purged. It needs to be purged. This may have to do with a domestic situation, a family situation, something here with the home investments, like I said, or releasing the past related to this. Regardless, even if that particular message doesn't resonate with you, let me know if it does. But I feel like your frequency, your vibrations are flying high here. You are in your true authenticity. And there's a genuine offer to this person to help them heal. Okay? Remember, you can't heal a person, but you can help them heal themselves. There are positive influences that I do feel that you have on this person. And I do feel like this is about this forgiving and learning, releasing the past, helping this person release, whether it's a false sense of self, a false reality, a deceptive situation, a deceptive energy, a bad influence. And if this is not family, then this is just something, person, place, and concept, idea that feels very, very comfortable, like family, Now with 10 of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Cups, there is some heaviness here, and I do feel like there may be someone who is a bit risk averse, okay, that is a little stuck in their own ways, but ultimately, with the Six of Pentacles, there is some sort of exchange here. And this may have to do with some sort of external situation, or a situation that feels a bit burdensome or unfortunate. I will say this though, because I'm always as transparent as possible. With the Wheel of Fortune here, I do feel as though, it's like, the situation is heavy if you're talking with this person and exchanging things, information, a conversation, that things are going to come up here, right? That may poke someone's ego, okay? However, if that ends up being the case, the Queen of Cups is telling me that there's still a situation that is being approached with compassion and understanding, and there's this ability to get through this conversation effectively. If I did not have the Queen of Cups here, then I would feel a little concerned. Justice. So it's almost like justice is being served in some way. There's truth, there's objectivity. But with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, this may feel like a bit of like a blessing in disguise, or feeling like you have to walk down that metaphorical, dark path path in order to see the light. And I feel that, yeah, I do feel like, you know, there still may be someone who's stuck in their head, but they're connecting with their intuition. And there's a sense of compassion and understanding. This could be a water sign. We also have Libra here with justice and earth. So 5 of Wands in the reverse, though. So this is about letting the ego down and working through something. After all, you're showing up with this offer for healing to this person. Okay, so this is good. Optimism, commitment. So optimism and commitment, balance in the reverse, some sort of imbalance here. But there's optimism about some sort of agreement or commitment, possibly an agreement or commitment that was made in the past, okay? And you even here may be willing to release the past. I feel like you want to heal. I feel like you want transparency, you want truth, you want authenticity, you want everything out on the table because you have nothing to hide. I feel like this person is warming up to that slowly. It's still going to be, you know, this is realistic. You know, I'm not going to be lying to you with what I see and sugarcoating anything. It's a difficult conversation. The 10 of Wands, this is heavy. But it's still showing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And it just may be about getting to the end of that tunnel, which may take some time. But I feel that by the end of this conversation, even if it feels like things took a turn, you know, for the worse, or took a little bit of a dip, there's ultimately understanding and optimism by the end of this conversation, and a commitment to something related to the past. This could just be a past commitment or agreement, like I said, or this could be something here from the past in general. That's what I'm seeing. I feel like this person is going through a major time of some sort of realization or awakening, surrender, yeah. Shadow work. Conclusion. Whoops. Signs. So yeah, refocus at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this is really about surrendering. Okay. I feel that there's still this energy of compassion and kindness. But with shadow work and conclusion, it's like, well, how is this going to end? Because there may be some shadow sides of each other that are coming up, some fears that need to be addressed, some defense mechanisms possibly. I feel that you know that you are slowly making an impact on this person, or that this person is open to your way of seeing things. You're going to see signs here, though. Possibly you want to make sure, I feel like this is a sign from spirit, make sure that this person isn't trying to play the victim. I don't feel that they will, but this is, you know, this is a general reading. But I do feel like this, especially with the death card here that showed up in the initial current energies, I feel like there's a major transformation occurring around someone's ego. So this may be a part of the transformation process. And look out for that in this conversation. And what you need to realize here, Leo, is that you cannot change someone. Okay, you cannot control someone. You can only control yourself, your actions, how you respond, and other people's behavior, words, actions, says more about them than it says about you. Okay? How they go about things is a reflection of themselves. And so if this person is working through purging something here, There may be some rocks in the road, but ultimately I do feel like there's a compassionate conversation. Even if this person is struggling, there is still a sense of warmth and sincerity and surrendering to whatever comes up here, the ability to work through and possibly close out this cycle, or someone may have been acting like a victim in the past or just working through some sort of pain. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing so far, Leo. Let me know if this is, resonating for you. Okay, that would mean the world to me. I do feel like we're going to dive even deeper into all of this in the extended. So if you would like to dive deeper with me, feel free to join me over at the extended. Okay, the link for that is in the description box below. Hold on, let me grab a different deck here. Let's grab some advice. But as I shuffled this, let me sort this deck. In the extended, we're going to be diving into feelings, intentions, this person's next moves, what you may not know about this person or situation that you should know. We'll also dive deep into some guidance and advice, as well as timing and confirmation cards, and a lot more. So if you'd like to join me over there, oh my gosh, these cards are. If you'd like to join me over there, the link for that is in the description box below. However, then I hope that this reading was able to provide you with enough clarity and insight into your situation. Okay, so let's grab some overall advice for you very quickly. And by the way, and I do apologize, I don't know why these cards were kind of flipped. By the way, keep watching for a bit of a sneak peek of that extended. But advice or words of wisdom here for the Leo collective who may be resonating with this message. Adaption and achievement. Nashira, overcome your concerns by embracing change. In the midst of confusion, one can also find purpose. Beautiful. What do we have at the bottom of the deck here? Divine source and love. When two souls encounter and they welcome romance, their hearts are bonded and fate becomes unbreakable. So this may even feel like a bit of a test to this connection overall, right? It may feel a bit difficult. And we're, in the middle of eclipse season. So remember that, Leo. Remember to ground yourself at this time. Take a breath. Deep breath and exhale, inhale, exhale, meditate, and know that whatever you're going through is going to pass. And remember, emotions may be running high, but the end of a tough cycle approaches and there's going to be some sort of brand new beginning. And you need to remember this. And you may even see this really come into play towards, I believe, the solar eclipse, which is like the solar is about the new beginnings. You may even see this more so play out towards like I believe the 20th of April, around that period. But yeah, that's what I have for you for now. Again, if you'd like to join me over at the extended, the link is below in the description box, and I hope to see you over there. However, if not, then I hope that the reading was able to provide you with enough clarity and insight. And please, Leo, let me know below which part of the collective I am connecting with, because I'd love to hear from you. I am a Leo stellium, and would just love to know where you guys are at. Let me know your placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any other major Leo placements. But yeah, that is what I have for you for now. Thank you so much. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye. May be concerned about how they're viewed now, so they really know that they need to show. They're starting to see something from a new perspective. This more of this energy of going into something with an open mind, without many expectations other than addressing a situation. I don't necessarily view this as negative, but more so someone who is trying to take a different approach to remedy something. Mental adjustments to align with this new information.